Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Anmun, and here is my partner,
Thục Uyên.
On behalf of Bell Club, we would like to express a deep appreciation as well as an enthusiastic welcome to every attendee joining us today at the grand finale of Race for Knowledge 2024.
Quý vị và các bạn thân mến, lời nói đầu tiên thay mặt cho ban tổ chức, Thục Uyên và anh Minh xin gửi đến tất cả quý vị lời chúc sức khỏe và lời chào nồng nhiệt nhất. Ban tổ chức xin trân trọng chào mừng và cảm ơn các đơn vị bảo trợ chuyên môn, đơn vị tài trợ, bảo trợ và hỗ trợ truyền thông, các vị đại sứ và ban giám khảo, cũng như các bạn sinh viên vì đã dành thời gian tham dự buổi chung kết của cuộc thi Race for Knowledge 2024 ngày hôm nay.
Race for Knowledge 2024 officially returned with the theme of sustainable development, offering a challenging and meaningful playground. After going through 3 intense rounds of competition, the contest has identified the top 5 most outstanding explorer teams on their journey to discover sustainable energy in the future.
Race for Knowledge 2024 chính thức trở lại với chủ đề phát triển bền vững, với mong muốn mang đến một sân chơi đầy thử thách và ý nghĩa. Trải qua 3 vòng thi đầy cam go, cuộc thi đã tìm ra top 5 đội thám hiểm xuất sắc nhất trên hành trình khám phá nguồn năng lượng bền vững cho tương lai.
And today, we will all witness the intense competition to crown the champion from 2 divisions, the campus division and the business division.
Và ngày hôm nay, tất cả chúng ta sẽ cùng nhau chứng kiến màn tranh tài vô cùng gay gắt để tìm ra ngôi vị quán quân đến từ 2 bảng đấu, Campus Division và Business Division. Thục Uyên tin chắc rằng đứng sau thành công của mỗi cuộc thi sẽ là sự cố gắng và nỗ lực của cả một tập thể, những người đã âm thầm cống hiến để tạo nên một hành trình Race for Knowledge 2024 đáng nhớ. Thay mặt tất cả mọi người có mặt ngày hôm nay, Thục Uyên xin được gửi lời cảm ơn chân thành nhất đến ban chủ nhiệm câu lạc bộ Anh Văn Bell nhiệm kỳ 28, tập thể ban tổ chức với 16 trưởng đội và đã tổ chức nên cuộc thi Race for Knowledge 2024.
The success of Race for Knowledge 2024 today would not have been possible without the tireless efforts of the organization board. On behalf of all of the contestants and participants, we would like to express our sincere gratitude to the organization board for providing a valuable, professional, and meaningful academic environment. The dedication of the organization board over the past 10 months has brought great success to Race for Knowledge 2024. Let's give a big round of applause for our organization board. Over 28 years of foundation and development, Bell Club has continuously pursued its mission to create an academic environment and spread the passion for English among generations for students. Race for Knowledge, an annual program, was created with the goal of upholding and furthering this meaningful journey.
Trải qua 28 năm hình thành và phát triển, Bell Club không ngừng theo đuổi sứ mệnh kiến tạo một môi trường học thuật và lan tỏa niềm đam mê Anh ngữ đến các thế hệ sinh viên. Race for Knowledge, một chương trình thường niên ra đời với mục tiêu giữ vững và phát triển hành trình đầy ý nghĩa này.
Returning for its 12th season with the theme of sustainable development, the competition not only aims to provide knowledge but also practical values for all contestants. On behalf of the organization board, we would like to express deep gratitude for the invaluable support from the UEH University and the Students Association. Thank you so much.
Trở lại với mùa thi thứ 12 cùng chủ đề phát triển bền vững, cuộc thi không chỉ mong muốn mang đến kiến thức mà còn là những giá trị thực tiễn cho tất cả các thí sinh. Để chương trình có thể diễn ra thành công, thay mặt ban tổ chức, Thục Uyên xin gửi lời cảm ơn sâu sắc đến sự hỗ trợ quý báu từ Đại học UEH và Hội Sinh viên. Và ngày hôm nay, cuộc thi rất vinh dự khi được đón tiếp đồng chí Phạm Thị Yến Vi, Ủy viên Ban Thư ký Hội Sinh viên UEH đến tham gia buổi chung kết. Xin mời chị Yến Vi bước lên sân khấu để nhận bó hoa tri ân đến từ chương trình. Xin được phép mời anh Nguyễn Thế Anh, trưởng ban tổ chức cuộc thi lên trao bó hoa tươi thắm cho chị Yến Vi ạ. Một lần nữa, ban tổ chức trân trọng cảm ơn sự hỗ trợ to lớn của Hội sinh viên UEH.
To organize an academic competition within UEH towards the most practical and efficient outcomes, it is a must to mention our academic consultant. Bell Club is filled with gratitude to have UEH Green Campus as our academic consultant for Race for Knowledge 2024.
Để có thể tổ chức một cuộc thi học thuật trong khuôn khổ Đại học UEH và hướng đến những đầu ra thiết thực, hiệu quả nhất, Bell Club vô cùng cảm kích UEH Green Campus trở thành đơn vị bảo trợ chuyên môn cho cuộc thi.
UEH Green Campus is a project implemented by the University of Economics, Ho Chi Minh City, in collaboration with the Vietnam Zero Waste Alliance and other environmental and circular economy partners. The project won the first prize in the International Zero Waste Cities Challenge organized by Waste Aid.
UEH Green Campus là dự án do Đại học Kinh tế Thành phố Hồ Chí Minh phối hợp cùng Liên minh Không rác Việt Nam và các đối tác môi trường kinh tế tuần hoàn thực hiện. Dự án đạt giải cao nhất tại cuộc thi quốc tế thử thách thành phố không rác thải do Waste Aid Thế giới tổ chức. Xin mời quý vị và các bạn cùng hướng mắt về sân khấu để xem một đoạn video giới thiệu về UEH Green Campus. Thục Uyên xin được phép kính mời cô Nguyễn Thị Phương Thảo, Vice Dean of Institute of Innovation, lên sân khấu để nhận bó hoa tri ân cho sự đóng góp to lớn của UEH Green Campus ạ. Xin mời chị Nguyễn Ngọc Như Huyền, chủ nhiệm câu lạc bộ lên trao hoa đến cô Phương Thảo. Xin được cảm ơn cô và UEH Green Campus vì đã luôn hỗ trợ hết mình cho cuộc thi. Do một số trục trặc về kỹ thuật trong video khi các bạn đang thuyết trình, cho nên là ban tổ chức xin phép là được chiếu lại video đó.
So, that was the video of our team. Next up, let's move on to the Q&A session from our judges.
Okay, so congratulations for your presentations also, and it is an interesting topic. I have two questions for that one. So for the slides, for the prototype, in that one you say the participant perception of the game will be accepted, and then that will change the behavior. Okay. So and then in the slide you don't have that one, but on the screen you have that. You had the result of the t-test. So I want to ask, can you explain for me the time of the questions for the participant perception of the game and the behavior change in that one, and then how you can use the t-test, not the other one. Okay, that will be the first one. And then I'm still wonder why from the change in perception, and that can change the behavior. Because from the perception, it means in the awareness, play a game. How can play a game can actually change the behavior later? Okay, so that is my questions. And for your topic will be raise for knowledge, but at the end, that will be the change behavior. It's a little bit confused in this case. And can you explain for that one? Thank you.
Hello. With your activities, it reminds me when I was a student. When the university gave out these types of activities, I didn't think that it is cool. So like those activities are for the nerdy, so I don't join these activities. So what do you think if like the other students don't see these activities interesting enough to join?
Okay, and thank you for your presentation, and I would love to ask you two things. Compared to the first presentation of Echo Chaser, do you think that your campaign is better or different in terms of your approach or expected outcome for UEH students on acting more sustainable? And also, can you explain a bit more on who's going to be in charge of doing this whole campaign of yours? And we need this to run, for example, is it only within 1 year, or we can do it repeatedly over time? And who would be in charge, the main HR departments that taking care of all of this? Okay, thank you.
So, are our judges finished giving questions? Next up, we will move on to the 2 minutes for our team to discuss about your questions. Your timer starts 3, 2, 1, now. Your time to discuss has ended. Next up, prepare for your presentation of your answers. Your 4-minute timer starts now.
So thank you for your questions from the judges. So for the first question, why there's the t-test can lead the perception to the behavior change? So I have read some kind of research study on some kind of web. So I see that the perception can lead to the behavior change. So I list some questions, and it's really hard to know that the questions is appropriate to other studies. So I do the EFA explanation for the study, and we use the data to implement the t-test for this one. Thank you.
So for the questions about the incentives for the students to take part in our initiative, I think there are two main incentives for our initiative to be successful. First of all, we offer UEH merges as a reward for cumulative points that the students gain through the games. So as far as, to the best of my knowledge, I believe that the students in our university would love the merges from the UEH. And second of all, the second incentive is Pokemon Go. It is inspired by Pokemon Go, which has claimed as popularity for a very long time. So I think this is a very brand new initiative and gamification program that has never been appeared in the campuses of any other universities. And that's the two incentives that I would think that would attract the students. And for the questions about if we think that our initiative is better than our competitor, EcoTracer, we cannot claim that our initiative is better or not, but we are confident to say that we have some competitive benefit over them because we spread our game over all the campuses of UEH, and we engage in interactive activities. We would have a lot of challenges like taking a photo with your lecturer at the end of the course, or group up in a team and complete challenges like classifying the trash, or planting trees, or going bus instead of using individual vehicles. So I think that those are the two competitive benefits over our competitor.
So for the last question, we can contact to some sponsor to provide some elements for our plan, our project, and we can contact with UEH to provide this element too. And for the we can implement the plan if their plan is attractive enough. I think that the
so I want to add some points. As our budget has mentioned, so we might be able to have our sponsorship with Samsung, FPT, or VNG. Two of those are the organizations developing games, and I think this would help. It would collaborate with UEH to develop this brand new game, and they can develop it to something commercial, bringing profit for them. And for the duration of the game, I think it would depend on the attention that we receive from the students. And that's our responses. Thank you.
Cảm ơn các bạn đã xuất sắc hoàn thành phần thi của mình. Và các bạn khán giả ơi, các bạn thấy phần trình bày vừa rồi có hay không ạ? Nếu có thì hãy động viên đến các thành viên của team Armageddon một tràng pháo tay thật lớn. Cảm ơn các bạn. Mời các bạn trở về vị trí của mình. Chúng ta sẽ cùng đến với đội tiếp theo, The Racers.
Let's welcome the last team for campus division, the Racers team.
Hello.
Please welcome the Racers team.
Can we have some technical tests a little bit, please?
Yes, please set up the slides.
Không biết trước khi mà chúng ta bước vào phần trình bày của các bạn thì team mình có muốn giới thiệu một chút hoặc chia sẻ một chút về các thành viên trong nhóm không ạ?
Xin chào tất cả mọi người, chúng mình là The Racers và tụi mình rất là vui khi được đứng tại đây tại hội trường A116 ngày hôm nay.
So, has our slides been set up? Please give us a few seconds for us to set up the slide. Okay, please test your device. Okay. Is our team ready?
Yes, we are ready now.
Your timer starts in... Hold on. Is our timer set up? Okay. Your timer starts in 3, 2, 1, now.
Good afternoon, everyone in the hall right now. Thank you for coming here. It's my honor to be here today to introduce a sustainable project, which is called the UEH Green Fair, proposed by the Racers. So we all know that in 2021, UEH has marked a turning point of becoming a multidisciplinary and sustainable university. So from that point on, UEH focused on sustainable action through 5 key pillars: education, research, operation, government, and especially the community engagement. The community engagement pillar focuses on fostering an inclusive environment at UEH where learner, worker, and partner work together to drive sustainability through self-organized activity. Therefore, in order to enhance this pillar, we, the Racer, proposed an initiative called UEH Green Fair. The event aimed to inspire collaboration on environmental projects by uniting student cooperation and also the UEH community. So now let's move on to our deployment plan. The UEH Green Fair will be divided into 2 main phases. Phase 1, triggering and awareness, will take place for a 3-week period in May 2025. And next up is Phase 2. The UEH Green Fair will be held at the UEH Campus B for 2 days on 7 to 8 of June 2025. So now to be more detailed, let's move on to our Phase 1, including 3 main parts. First, for 2 weeks, the announcement post will encourage participants to share their ways of living green on platforms like Padlet. And secondly, a promotional booth will be set up at the main hall B1, and participants will receive their reward card here and earn points by joining in activity at the activation booth and also the UEH Green Fair. There are 3 steps when you're joining this booth. You will receive a card and write about your ways of living green. After that, you will fold it into shape and hang it on the tree, and you will have your reward card tick and receive gift from our sponsor.
Okay, so before I dive into details of each zone, I will give you some information about the booth position of our UEH Green Fair. So our UEH Green Fair will take place at the Campus B, and we decided to use this booth arrangements as it is very easy to follow. Okay, so to give you a great and virtual experience of our UEH Green Fair, we also conducted our main platform for our prototype, which is the Gather Town. And as you can see, the QR code on the screen, let's join us with scan with our QR code and make sure that you use the Chrome extension to open it. Okay, so about the game rules, there are 2 steps in this. The first one is that you move along the arrows buttons displayed on the screen, and then when you want to interact with our interactive items, you should press X on the interact. Okay, so let's dive into the details of each zone. The first zone I want to talk about is the renewable energy zone. So in this zone, we decided to conduct and to show everyone a video about renewable energy, and everyone and participants who join with us can have a chance to test their knowledge about eco-friendly environment through an interactive Quizlet. The next one I want to talk about is the resource and waste management. And so in this zone, a waste classification video, and a way sorting game will be displayed. The next one will be the green marketplace. So in this session, we will present an eco-friendly product, and in the offline version of UEH Green Fair, everyone and participants can have a chance to buy eco-friendly items through our website and also from the local businesses. The next one will be the green and smart technology zone. So in this zone, there will be an e-bike, and everyone can have a chance to learn about the benefit of e-bike as the transportation. The next one, we'll also collaborate with many student clubs in our zone and in our interaction. And the last one will be the green exchange zone. So in this zone, there will be a computer icon and a Figma link will appear with information. So after you have joined many different zones, you have a chance to win prizes at the spinning wheel zone. And our prizes will range from the eco-friendly items like reusable bags.
With a view to improving our prototype in the future, we conducted a feedback form of 52 UH students. You guys can scan the code here for more information. And the response was overwhelmingly positive, with 75% of participants rated their experience positively, as well as their increase in the knowledge about sustainability after the event. And there was a strong desire for the offline version of UH Green Fair, as 86.5% of participants expressed their interest, and the green exchange zone was voted to be the most popular, followed by the spinning wheel zone. However, challenges such as navigating the virtual platforms and the needs for more interactive booths were also highlighted. And apart from the feedback zone, we also conducted the in-person interview with several UEH students. One of them is Kanmi, you guys can see on the slide here. She is a UEH student. She's 18 years old, and let's have a closer look on her empathy map. She felt that while she really appreciated the vibrant design, she found that moving from zone to zone quite challenging for her, and also she gained a lot of awareness about sustainable technology and felt so inspired to incorporate the sustainability into her daily life. So based on our 2 types of feedback, we have come to the conclusion that we need to continue delivering the impactful content, but must make the event more engaging and more accessible in the online and offline version. Therefore, we have allowed several improvements, such as we would create the layout map or add the signage through the virtual space, or add live points, being Q&A section, or create the exhibit interactive like the VR demo or quizzes, or also allow the real-time interaction between the participants in the booth representative. And lastly, we'll set up the virtual help desk for booth for real-time assistance to support the technical problem. So therefore, we believe that with our idea of UEH Green Fair in both online and offline version, we are ready to make ideas become action and action become habits. Thank you.
So, our presentation has finished. Now let's move on to the Q&A session from our judges. We would like to have our judges raise questions for the presenting team.
Good. Congratulations, teams, for completing your presentation, which is very enthusiastic, and I really love your energy. I have 2 questions for you. So your decision of building the prototypes, and it seems like your UEH Green Fair idea gonna base mainly on Campus B. And I wonder, why didn't you choose Campus M Saigon South, which is the green campus of our university? So I think that the UEH Green Fair should be at a green campus of our university, right? So can you please clarify on the reason for your decisions? And secondly, because not only that we would have the UEH at Ho Chi Minh City, we also have the Vĩnh Long campus, and then we may, in the near future, having the Nha Trang campus as well. Do you think that the idea can also be replicated for the other campus in the other province of our country? And but however, there should be some changes, some modification. So what can be some modification if we bring this UEH fair, Green Fair to Vĩnh Long campus, for example? Okay, so that would be my 2 questions. Thank you.
Thank you for your questions.
Thank you very much for interesting projects. And you are like to establish a market, like a UES Green Fair, like a market. And could you please clarify the supplies and demands, like who do you expect that will be the supplier, or what is the targeted consumer for the fair, something like that. And do you think is it creates any impact if the fair is just organized one time, or do you have a plan to organize every year or twice a year, something like that?
Thank you.
So, yes.
Okay, I have one question. Thank you so much for your present also. So this is the virtual fair, right? It's not a real fair, okay? That could be the things I concern. So I prefer that's the real thing, and in that one you can combine it from the student, and then you can exchange the second-hand stuff. That could be the part of sustainability. And then you can invite the business from the corporate partner there with some of the sustainable green also, and also from the UEH too. And then in that one, you put this kind of the game in that one. And in that game, you can like have some the gift for them and training for that one. So I think that's much more interesting than only for the people playing game. It looked like Roblox game or sometimes like that one. And to the people, to the many students here play game there, and I think that's not really interesting for them. Just for some of the beginning and some of the curious at the first time, but at the long time to repeat for that one, I think it's not really interesting enough. But I like the idea, and hopefully that you can bring the real fair in that one and apply this one in the part of the activity or workshop. So that is my things. But I think, yeah, so that is only my comments, no more than a question. Okay.
Thank you for our judges' questions.
So, is our team clear of the judges' questions? Your 2-minute timer starts now. Your time to discuss is over. Next.
First of all, I want to thank you for all the questions from the judges. And about the question one, why would we choose the campus B instead of the Green campus, which is N, located in Bình Chánh? Because we had mentioned the slide that we follow the pole position as the 2024 career fair in the campus B. And we see that because the campus B located in the district 10, which engage the most students as well as corporation could collaborate with us. And because the Bình Chánh district is quite far from the city center, so it's kind of hard to engage the students to come to move to the Bình Chánh for just an event. And it is important for us to evaluate the first ever held event at the campus B. If the campus B successful, we will continue to consider holding it in the campus A and in the other campus. And second is about the modification in other campus like Vĩnh Long or Nha Trang. That I think that about this campus, we would reduce the limit of the widespread. For example, reduce the number of the corporation or but also we would collab with the clubs from the UEH Saigon and club in the UH Vĩnh Long for us to make more engaging and make it more interactive. But so that we could engage more students to come to the Vĩnh Long campus or Nha Trang campus for this UH fair.
Okay, so I want to answer the third questions. So what is the suppliers and also the sponsors of our UEH Green Fair? So before we come up with this idea, we also think about this. And our sponsors as suppliers will come from the local businesses in our Vietnam. And also the sponsors will also have the mutual benefits with us as they also pursue the sustainability goal in their business, and also they also have some qualifications about sustainability before they collaborating with us. And also our university, also the top university who pursues the sustainability goal. So I think this is a mutual benefit, and the supplier will be from the local businesses. Okay, so in terms of the fourth comment, I want to answer about the UEH Green Fair, why it is just the online but not the offline version. So as we conducted and as we explained on our presentation, that is just a platform that we use to demonstrate successfully about our prototype. So in reality, if there is enough budget and the money and also the local businesses collaborating with us, we also conducted successfully about our UEH Green Fair. Thank you.
And about the questions about organized one time or every year, I think it is really important to evaluate the success of first ever held event, because if it is successful, we will consider to organize it annually, because we celebrate this fair in honor to celebrate the Environmental Day, to raise awareness of students about the sustainable development, which is really important and contribute to the community engagement pillar. Thank you.
Thank you. Chúc mừng các thành viên đã hoàn thành xuất sắc phần thi của mình. Cảm ơn đội thi. Các bạn có thể quay về chỗ của mình để nghỉ ngơi và xem các phần trình bày của các đội thi khác. Vậy là chúng ta đã đi qua 3 phần thi đầu tiên đến từ Campus Division. Bây giờ chúng ta hãy đến với phần thi của 2 đội thuộc bảng doanh nghiệp nhé. Các bạn hôm nay đến cổ vũ cho 2 đội thi Billion Trillion Dollars và tên gì đặt đi ơi. Cho mình thấy cánh tay của các bạn được không ạ?
First, let's welcome team Tên gì đặt đi. Please step forward.
We are
Tên gì đặt đi.
Please give a big round of applause for Tên gì đặt đi. And please set up the slides. Please give us a few seconds. Okay. Is our team ready?
Yes.
Your 7-minute timer starts in 3, 2, 1, now.
Good afternoon, churches and our beloved audience. Today we're here to give a speech. However, before that, I would like to ask you one question. Have you ever been criticized before because you do not turn out the air conditioner before leaving home? If you are yes, please raise your hand. Okay, so there are plenty of you that have the same situation. And here we have the best solution for you from Samsung. However, we will step back to our very first part, the market analysis. The electronic home appliance industry is come up with increasing demand and is supported by the stay-at-home trend after COVID-19. Moreover, the rising living standard will give the user more opportunity to approach the high segment, which has the technological innovation as the key driver. Besides the technology race, Samsung and other brands have also differentiated themselves from the other competitor with the brand building strategy. In this case, Samsung and Panasonic tend to share the strategy to approach the sustainability platform. That's why we're here to give out the winning formula for Samsung, which is the combination of its root strength, the well-organized electronic system, and the secret weapon of integration and sustainability, the SmartThings app. Recently, Samsung is on the way to become the sustainable pioneer. However, the brand has not yet been the market leader, and our team believes that the reason comes from Samsung's secret weapon is still a secret to many of its users. We believe that Samsung should bring the SmartThings app, also its weapon, to become mentally and emotionally well-known to the user, especially Samsung user. So which growth should we focus on? Our most potential source of growth is called the Smart Solution Seeker. They are high-income family and defined to be the sustainable pioneer. Our mission in this segment is not only to bring the practical relevance, but also to prove to our customer that SmartThings can bring the most convenient things for them. So what aspect on convenience should we tap in? Dive down into their thought. We believe that our users are trying to find a smart solution to simplify all the problems. However, the separated device didn't bring convenience for them because the repeated process still wastes their energy and time. What they really want is an integrated experience in their home. And our big idea, the smart home keeper, will solve all the things with the 4 key technology of machine learning, AI, cloud, and IoT. The smart home keeper will be the smart keeper for the user's future home.
So how do we bring this to life? Our strategic approach focuses on one key idea, introducing SmartThings as smart housekeeper. But SmartThings, we don't just solving the functional problem. We also creating a connection, emotional too. SmartThings care for your home, yes, but more importantly, it fosters a sustainable and harmonious lifestyle for family moment. So how does it work? SmartThings automate repetitive tasks by learning your daily habit, giving you more time for meaningful family moment. So let's take a closer look at our innovation suggestion. So far, SmartThings has been impressed with the feature, but we think it can be better if it enhanced with the feature like family bulletin board, SmartThings grocery management, and personalized soundscape. So our deployment plan focuses on 3 key phases to achieve objectives across business objectives. To the business objective, we aim to integrate the market share and revenue. The next, on the marketing side, we aim to increase the user and the app usage. The last one, communication objective, we aim to create a social buzz and raising the user awareness. The first one, trigger, we aim to create a social buzz through a viral clip. Then in the viral clip, it will showcase the annoying activity that family members have to struggle every day. So after that, SmartThings will appear to simplify on the problem, and with the close ends, break the cycle with Samsung SmartThings. The next phase is engagement. After launch our engagement, we aim to create a social bot called its high vision space. It's a future home filled with a Samsung electronic, then user can experience our innovation. The last phase, amplify, we aim to encourage users to sharing how marketing simplify their life and embracing a sustainable lifestyle with Samsung ecosystem.
Over this day, I had over 2,000 reach and our to touch audience 57%. And before campaign, 59% no or no but not you. And post campaign, we saw fantastic result. And but in terms of perception, in 100% and our respondent is not good connect to provide the brand of device based on their forest no knowledge affection. In its action, its user decide to download smarting app because have Samsung to the sponsor, and user decide not to download smarting apps as they think 70% not see smarting necessity.
So after only 6 days, we figured out our issue, also the opportunities, and we have given the two-win strategy. Besides, the risk management and the cost distribution also clearly conducted to prove for the feasibility. And the last sentence I want to say, parents, if you are considering what is the smart solution brand for your next year, please consider Samsung.
1. Hết giờ. Chúc
for
mừng các
listening.
thành viên đã hoàn thành xuất sắc phần thi của mình.
Your time is up, and that is the end of your presentation. Now let's move on to the Q&A session. We would like to have our judges raise questions for the presenting team. Please welcome Business Division.
Thank you very much for your very interesting sharing and presentation today. So actually, it's all of your illustrations, demonstrations, and your sharing, I feel that it's really consistent. And overall, you come from, I remember that in the last round, you have the sensor that integrated into the refrigerator, right? But actually, after 2 weeks only, you improve that. You integrate all of the consumer electronic items into all of the Samsung devices. And now you have very the consistent strategies from overall market situations, and you have some very clear framework to connect all of the growth. And then zoom into the insights of the smart things and how the smart thing can help the people, and you have a very overall marketing roadmap to employ all of the marketing activities here. So I think it's very consistent. So I have the questions here is firstly about the KPIs. I have seen that, for example, you have 200 new users, but actually the social buzz is around 400K. So the conversions here is only 0.05%, right? So I think it's really small, reflected in the real campaign, so you should consider on this data here. And secondly is about the budget. All of the sustainability activities is not for branding only. So all of those marketings or the sustainabilities, we would like to enhance the business growth as well. But here I see that you want to put around 62 billions, right? For just 3 rounds. So let's explain. Or you have any approach to improve much more better for your integrated plans. And finally, I think the presentation is really nice. and all the figures can express what you want to deliver to on the to all of your plans. So just help me to clarifications of those. Thank you.
Hello. So thank you so much, team Tenzi Daddy. I think you have made a very drastic changes and improvements compared to the last round. So I think that's a really like team efforts on that. So congratulations. I just have maybe two small questions on your presentation. So the first one is in terms of like how would you plan to leverage the like collaborations and partnerships, existing ones with Samsung that can help you to boost this campaign? Because I think if you can leverage what is already there, you can help to reduce the cost of the entire campaigns. And also you mentioned that you want to acquire, this campaign is to mainly acquire new users, 1,000 new users. So I just wonder, how about the current users? Do you have any plan in your strategies to also support them and to, like make them more, regular users to the platforms, other than just like only the new users? So that's my two questions. Thank you.
Hello, team. First of all, congratulations. I think your presentation was really well structured. So one question from me, because I was particularly interested in your proposed innovations for the app. But can you actually explain further if you think your proposed improvements will help to address any pain points that are affecting the app's usability at the moment? So that's the only question.
So, hi team, and thank you very much for your insightful and very persuasive presentation. At one point that I am about to ask you guys. So in your deployment plan, I see you point out that the business objective is to increase the market share by 2% and increase the revenue of home appliance by 25%. So I want to see your clarification or explanation how this communication plan contribute to increase the market share and the revenue of this product of Samsung brand. And because in your deployment plan it's only 7 months, right? First 1 month for first phase, 2 months for the second phase, and 4 months for the last phase. So within only 7 months, with the goal to increase 2% of revenue of the market share, in my opinion, it is very ambitious. So please explain a bit more about your plan.
So, is our team clear about the judges' questions?
Yes, we are clear.
So, 2 minutes to prepare for your answers. 3, 2, 1, now. Your time to prepare for your answers is over. Please move on to your 4-minute timer, starting now.
Thanks for all your questions. And for the first question of Mr. Yoon, you mentioned that our KPI is about 400,000. However, the conversion rate is too low. And we want to mention that in this stage, we want to be in the trigger stage. So we want to invest for the communication result. We want to increase the buzz volume, also the awareness. And then after that, in the engagement and the amplify, we will have many tactics and also strategy to increase the user rate. For the second question that you had mentioned, that why our budget is too high for only just 3 phases. I just want to clarify that the budget of about nearly 60 billion is not only about the marketing campaign, but also the R&D, the trade, the sale, and all the things that we have mentioned, also the innovation. And the actual cost of the marketing campaign is about only 8 billion. For the first question of Ms. Ting, that should we leverage the partnership? Yes, we want to leverage the partnership, especially in phase 3, that we create the showroom to invite many of the users in the mall. We want to partnership with with the showroom venue, with the VR supplier, or maybe our current home appliance like the IKEA and etc. in order to reduce the cost. And your second question about why we only target on new user but not the current user. What I mean is the new user of apps marketing, but also the current user of Samsung, because we figured out that this is the most easy source of growth to tap in and to penetrate. However, we also aim at increase the frequency, the app frequency of usage for the current user.
So for the last question from Ms. Bang Lang, and as we have researched before, now the market share of home appliances is just about 4%, but in this market lead has just about 6%. So there's many small brands. So from this, I think we can build a loyalty from this. So that's why we can improve the market share.
Let me add some point for this, because this industry, this market, they really competitive. And the market leader is only have about 6% of market share, and there are many of other small brands that take about nearly 60% of the market share. That's why we are ambitious to increase to 2% of the market share from 4 to 6. And about this question of Ms. Mee, you say that you pretty interested in the innovation, but is there any pain point that we touch in order to create the innovation? Yes, we have figured out some pain point. For example, we create the personalized quality measurement for the sleep in the air conditioner, because we figured out that the busy people, they rate their sleep really high, because it's the only place that they can restore from the whole busy day. So that's why we want to personalize the quality measurement. And for example, why we try to create the soundscape, the white space, for example, because we believe that many of Samsung users, they are creative, they're working in the creative industry. So the soundscape, when they stand in front of the TV, the soundscape will create more space for them to leverage the idea and so on. And also, Ms. Lang mentioned about why we have the revenue, we have mentioned. Because from the increase of the market share of 2%, we use the
Your
base.
time is up.
Thời gian của các bạn đã hết ạ. Cảm ơn. Cảm ơn đội thi đã xuất sắc hoàn thành phần thi của mình. Mời các bạn quay trở về vị trí của mình.
Next, let's welcome the final team of today, Team Billion Trillion Dollars. Please step forward.
Hello. Hello everyone, our group is Billion Trillion Dollars. We're so excited to be here, and let's start with our presentation.
Please test your device. So, is our team ready?
We are born ready.
Your 7-minute timer starts in 3, 2, 1, now.
Hello everyone, our team is Billion Trillion Dollars. In the previous stages, we have proudly announced the new breakthrough in sustainable technology, the Samsung Galaxy Helios, the phone that can capture both indoor and outdoor light. The phone will also have a SmartThings app integration, introducing the ESOS features, which are eco-display, self-diagnosis, optimization, and safety. With such integration, we want as many people to be familiar with the SmartThings app.
Sister, help me. The lights suddenly turn off. I cannot turn them on.
Oh no, I'm in the middle of a presentation. Wait, I have the SmartThings app. Let me turn it on. There you go. I'm sorry. Let me continue with my presentation. Only a small number of people in Vietnam have a smart home. According to Statista, there are only 0.6 million smart homes compared to 26.8 million households in Vietnam. So, what are the reasons? First, it is the gap in awareness. Only 25% of Vietnamese households were familiar with smart home technologies. Secondly, it is the cost barrier. 45% of Vietnamese households view the high initial cost as the main reason for not adopting smart home devices. So, is there any opportunity for Samsung? Penetration is highest among millennials, and accounting for 35% of smart home users. Gen Z is the next generation after millennials to be the potential customers of smart home and smart devices. The SmartThings has many benefits, but according to a form we have conducted, the results pointed out that participants don't often see or hear about SmartThings, and they lack information about the SmartThings app. So, the solutions here are to make SmartThings more familiar, increase awareness, and have trials and discounts. We have identified our target audience, which is the efficient innovator. This type of person wants to optimize time, catches up on technology trends, and prioritizes experience quality. We have also pointed out the characteristics of the efficient innovator here. To hear what Gen Z students think, we have interviewed a few UEH students, so take a look.
Bạn có muốn sử dụng SmartThings app trong tương lai không?
Em rất sẵn lòng để sử dụng.
Thông qua một cái thiết bị điện tử từ xa, cái click chuột kích hoạt những cái máy móc ở trong nhà thì rất là tiện lợi, rất là
hay, rất thú vị. Nếu mà mình có đủ tiền thì mình cũng mong muốn được sử dụng. Thì không biết là bạn ấn tượng nhất với tính năng nào của SmartThings app?
năng điều khiển từ xa, chọn chu trình hoạt động phù hợp với thời tiết.
Với cái giá chuyển đổi khá là cao như vậy thì bạn có cân nhắc để chuyển đổi sang SmartThings không?
Chỉ cân nhắc những cần thiết đến cái sự thông minh của nó. Để tiếp cận được với nhiều sinh viên, chúng ta có thể có những discount, những sử dụng thử cho các bạn sinh viên.
Well, we have identified the customer insight that they want to make their life more convenient with electronic devices, but they don't know much about the electronic devices and the platform to manage them. So that's why they want an app which is easy to use and provide information about smart devices. So let's come with our big idea is SmartThings, Smart Life. And the key message, nâng cấp SmartThings, biến hình Smart Life. And our goal is to reach more than 12,000 TA and over 10,000 app downloads. And to do this, we will get people who haven't used SmartThings app and don't know about smart devices to try our SmartThings app by the initiatives that we will present later on. We have proposed an overall IMC plan for our marketing campaign, which will last in 7 months and have 3 phases. And each of the phases will gradually increase the customer awareness of the SmartThings app and the smart devices. In the past week, we have already conducted a part of the first phase, which organizing the offline booth at UEH, and we have 2 games. You can see that the first one is which things are smart. We will let the audience to categorize which things can or cannot work with the SmartThings app and divide them into 2 columns, AI-driven or human-driven. The second one is function matching. we will let them to match the correct functions of these smart devices, and we have received a positive result. As you can see, more than 65 participants in our booth and over 100 interactions on Facebook posts. And I think this is a good signal for our campaign. And we also want to increase the brand recognition through the out-of-home banners, bring smart things closer to our audience. As you can see that we embed the QR code, which will directly link you guys to fun page and give them more details.
Following is phase 2, engagement. We aim to get our customer to experience SmartThings app by creating AR filters and VR booths where users can simulate themselves in a smart home with SmartThings app. Especially, there is a challenge. What if your home is smart? Participants will make a short video on Facebook. By collaborating with influencers to make video, we encourage our participants to show their creativity even though their devices are smart or not. Here's a sample video of the challenge. Let's take a look.
Trời ơi, cái nhà gì tối thui vậy? Ước gì có ai bật điện vừa?
Cần gì ước, để có SmartThings lo.
Wow, thử bật máy lạnh trước xem sao. Wow, mát thiệt cái hả? Trời ơi, anh chiếu đèn rồi, không có riêng tư gì hết à. SmartThings ơi.
The last phase is amplification. We have some strategy to retain our customer. Firstly, remake music video. We decided to choose to remake the famous K-pop song Smart with new lyrics focused on SmartThings. Secondly, offer discount on smart devices for students and their parents. Thirdly, sponsor sustainability content to raise awareness of SmartThings for organizers and contestants. And finally, offer tickets of concert held by Samsung to make sure that the user will not delete the app. So, are you ready to live smarter with SmartThings? Thank you all for listening. This is the end of our presentation.
That was the end of our presentation. Now let's move on to the Q&A session. We would like to have our judges raise questions for our presenting team.
Bài đi ha. Khảo bài nhẹ nhàng để concert 2 còn phải cổ vũ chứ. Đại học kinh tế cỡ này thì concert cỡ nào đúng không ạ? Rồi bây giờ mình khảo bài nhưng mà hát chay thôi nha, được không? Bài nào trước nào? Ok, bây giờ hát bất ngờ này. Ta chỉ cần cùng nhau mắt đàn tay ôm lấy nhau thật lâu không rời, mình sẽ có với nhau giây phút tuyệt vời nào. Đêm bao thứ kia trên đời chẳng cần gì, khẽ vào em đang cần. Don't you ever baby. Rồi, tạm được đi, cúng đi. Nhưng mà sau bài này thì mọi người phải về gọi ngay cho tôi gấp nha. Gọi gấp á, biết là sao gọi không? Gọi em là người tình của nắng, mái tóc em là mây, lấp lánh trên bờ vai gầy, đẹp vào lúc ninh tựa như ánh bình minh, cho anh đắm say. Mỗi bước em từng qua, phố xa muốn hết cả. Chờ anh với đời bước tới, đuổi theo người gieo tia nắng kia suốt đời. Kết thúc nhá. Không hả? Không quan tâm anh nói gì, vì giờ đã trễ để nói câu nếu thì cờ sai đâu. Should've let you go. Trái tim anh em đã lấy đi đâu? Mình đợi thời gian thay cho câu trả lời, để rồi xem mãi không nghĩ ngợi cờ sai đâu. My love for you, you never know. Chính ra là mọi người còn thuộc hơn tớ đó. Chết rồi, chết rồi. Hẹn mọi người ở concert 2 nhá. Concert 2 và concert 3 ở đâu đó. Ok. Bye bye mọi người, hẹn gặp lại. Em xin phép các thầy cô giáo ạ, em cảm ơn ạ. Chào các bạn đại học kinh tế, xin chào và hẹn gặp lại ạ.
Rất cảm ơn anh Vũ Thịnh về một màn trình diễn vô cùng tuyệt vời ạ. Xin được phép mời anh nán lại một chút để nhận đóa hoa tri ân đến từ ban tổ chức ạ. Ngay bây giờ xin được mời chị Phạm Thị Thanh Mai, trưởng ban nhân sự của câu lạc bộ lên trao đóa hoa tươi thắm gửi đến anh ạ. Một tràng pháo tay thật lớn được không ạ? Xin cảm ơn anh rất nhiều.
So, finally, the moment we have all been waiting for has finally arrived. The time to announce the results of the competition, the effort, the passion, and the creativity that the teams have brought to today have truly made this event meaningful and memorable.
Kính thưa quý vị, thời khắc mà tất cả chúng ta chờ đợi cuối cùng cũng đã đến, thời điểm công bố kết quả của cuộc thi. Những nỗ lực, đam mê và sáng tạo mà các đội thi mang đến đã làm cho buổi chung kết hôm nay trở nên thực sự ý nghĩa và đáng nhớ.
Before we announce the results, we would like to thank all of the participating teams, the judges who have supported us, and the audience who have cheered for the program. You are all a tremendous source of motivation for us.
Trước khi công bố kết quả, chúng tôi xin được cảm ơn tất cả các đội thi đã tham gia, các giám khảo đã đồng hành và cả khán giả đã ủng hộ cho chương trình. Các bạn chính là nguồn động lực to lớn cho chúng tôi. Ngay bây giờ, trên tay Thục Uyên và anh Minh chính là kết quả của cuộc thi ngày hôm nay. Các bạn có dự đoán được đội thi sẽ giành được giải thưởng cao nhất không ạ? Có ai cổ vũ cho đội Billion Trillion Dollars không ạ? Tên gì đặt đi? Echo Jesus, Armageddon, hay là The Racers? Chắc hẳn rằng các đội thi đã rất hồi hộp và chờ đợi để biết kết quả cuối cùng. Và bây giờ không để quý vị chờ lâu hơn nữa, chúng tôi xin được phép công bố giải thưởng. Đội thi có infographic được yêu thích nhất. Xin chúc mừng
Billion Trillion Dollars.
Chúc mừng đội Billion Trillion Dollars. Một lần nữa xin quý vị dành cho họ một tràng pháo tay thật lớn.
Congratulations to Team Billion Trillion Dollars for winning the prize for the most favorable infographic. We would like to invite Ms. Nguyễn Ngọc Như Huyền, President of Bell Club, to come on stage to give the prize to our team Billion Trillion Dollars. Please come out on the stage.
Xin chúc mừng Billion Trillion Dollars. Xin cảm ơn các bạn. Tiếp theo chúng ta hãy cùng đến với giải thưởng của bảng trường. Xin chúc mừng. Thục Uyên run quá nên là nhờ anh Minh công bố giùm nha.
Alrighty then. As for the campus division, the second runner-up of Race for Knowledge 2024 is Echo Chasers.
Xin chúc mừng đội Echo Chasers. Xin quý vị tiếp tục dành tặng họ những tràng pháo tay thật nồng nhiệt.
Next, we will announce the team that won the most prestigious prize. Now we can clearly know that the team that will be our champion for this year is
The Racers!
Congratulations to Team The Racers. You truly deserve this prize after your tireless efforts. Let's all celebrate and give a big round of applause for the team and that have participated to all of the contestants today. Meaning that the team Armageddon will be our first runner-up for this year. Congratulations to all of the members.
Xin chúc mừng đội Armageddon đã trở thành Á quân của cuộc thi năm nay. Xin được phép kính mời cô Nguyễn Thị Phương Thảo, đại diện bên phía UEH Green Campus, và thầy Đặng Thế Hiển, giám khảo và là đại diện bên phía UEH Green Campus, lên trao giải thưởng danh giá đến các đội của cuộc thi năm nay. Xin mời đội Á quân 2 sẽ lên nhận giải trước và đội quán quân sẽ nhận giải sau ạ. Cảm ơn các bạn.
Please, the second runner-up, please take your step in order to claim your prize.
Xin mời các bạn là Á quán quân tiến lên một bước để chúng ta có thể chụp một bức hình kỷ niệm với nhau ạ. Xin mời thầy cô chụp hình cùng với team trước ạ. Dạ, thầy sẽ chụp chung với lại team quán quân trước, xong rồi sẽ chụp riêng với từng đội trước, từng đội sau ạ. Một tràng pháo tay thật lớn cho quán quân năm nay của chúng ta ạ. Xin cảm ơn thầy. Xin mời các bạn đội quán quân trở về vị trí của mình. Tiếp theo sẽ là mời Á quân 2, Á quân 1 lên chụp hình cùng với thầy cô.
Xin mời Á quân 1.
Á quân 1 lên chụp hình cùng với thầy cô ạ. Một tràng pháo tay cho team Á quân 1, bản trường của chúng ta năm nay. Xin cảm ơn thầy cô và các bạn. Và cuối cùng là mình xin mời đội áo quân 2 lên chụp hình cùng thầy cô ạ. Một tràng pháo tay cho áo quân 2 của chúng ta được không ạ? Xin cảm ơn các bạn và thầy cô. Mời thầy cô và các bạn trở về vị trí của mình.
So, once again, we would like to thank every team for participating and always striving to the path of sustainable development. Now, let's move on to the award for the business division. I am pleased to announce the champion award for the business division. This award goes to the team that has demonstrated remarkable dedication, teamwork, and skill throughout the competition. Without further ado, let's find out who will take home this prestigious title. Congratulations to the team Tên gì đặt đi!
Xin chúc mừng đội Tên gì đặt đi đã trở thành quán quân của cuộc thi năm nay. Và cũng xin được phép chúc mừng Billion Trillion Dollars với giải thưởng Á quân 1 của Race for Knowledge 2024. Xin được phép kính mời anh Huỳnh Kim Hải Dương, Senior Brand Marketing Manager Samsung Việt Nam lên sân khấu để trao đến giải thưởng cho hai đội thi thuộc bảng doanh nghiệp. Đội cổ vũ của Tên gì đặt đi đâu ạ? Một lần nữa xin chúc mừng đội Tên gì đặt đi đã giành được ngôi vị quán quân của Race for Knowledge 2024. Cảm ơn anh và các bạn. Tiếp theo xin mời team Billion Trillion Dollars với ngôi vị áo quân 1 sẽ lên chụp hình cùng với anh ạ. Anh ơi, xin mời anh giao tiếp cho đội này luôn ạ. Đội cổ vũ của Billion Trillion Dollars đâu ạ? Cho mình nghe sự cổ vũ đến từ các bạn được không ạ? Cảm ơn anh và các bạn rất nhiều.
To those who took home awards, cherish this achievement as a testament to your efforts, and to all participants, remember that every challenge faced and lesson learned is a step towards your growth and success. We applaud each of you for your commitments and perseverance. As we conclude today's grand finale, we have witnessed not only impressive performance and outstanding talents, but also the spirit of effort, passion, and brilliance from all of the contestants. While the final results have been announced, each of you is a winner on the journey to conquer challenges and surpass yourselves. Congratulations to the winners, and thank you to all of the contestants for making this finale truly wonderful.
Và để lưu lại những khoảnh khắc đáng nhớ của buổi chung kết ngày hôm nay, chúng tôi xin mời toàn bộ thí sinh, ban giám khảo và ban tổ chức cùng lên sân khấu để chụp những bức hình kỷ niệm. Đây sẽ là khoảnh khắc tuyệt vời để ghi dấu lại hành trình của chúng ta. Xin mời tất cả mọi người cùng lên sân khấu.
Continue to pursue your dreams, for success comes not only from victory, but also from the invaluable experiences gained along the way. We look forward to seeing you in even greater competitions in the future.
Xin thân ái, tạm biệt và
hẹn gặp lại.